Another lazy day in my Mitch match. Savage X Fenty. I have a top that matches this one, but I don't have a bottom that matches the rainbow. So, whatever. You've seen what I've been doing all day cooking. I set when I was making my potatoes, my smoke alarm kept going off, but I was never recording when it would go off. So that was fun, and I'm sure my neighbors are like, bitch is at it again, burning stuff. But the potatoes weren't burned. I think it was the seasoning and the oils that got on the back. Whatever. So cooking, watching TV, and I was about to watch more TV, and then I had a flashback to a conversation via text that I had with my girl Sasha, and we were talking about that show that I was telling y'all about in some other vlog about The Undoing, and we were discussing Ma Rainey, and she was like, do we watch too much TV? And I was like, yeah bitch, we do. I was like, but at least we can acknowledge it and admit it. And also I was like, I tell myself all the time, you have books. I'm looking at my books right now. You have a lot of books. You just bought 2 new books. Why the fuck haven't you opened them? Well, there's a reason for that. Reason number 1 is I haven't finished the other book that I was reading, which is Small Doses by Amanda Seales. Am I halfway there? Jesus, please, let me be halfway there. This is not halfway. This is not halfway. So, I'm still in the process of reading that, and I'm weird. Don't know why, but I'm weird about I want to be done with the book before I start a new book. Is that a thing? Because whatever. Also, I was on Instagram today, surprise, and you saw, I can't remember which page I was on, but somebody was talking about how their younger self would be disappointed and how their older self doesn't read for leisure like they used to, and that would definitely be me. I used to read so much, and I stopped, I'm thinking in college, because I remember I used to go to the library at school and read Zane. If you know, you know about Zane. So that was my whatever. I used to read a lot of Zane in college, okay? But all of that to say, I used to read a lot. I remember when I was younger, I had a pink t-shirt that had red letters on it, and the shirt read, in red, I read 100 books. And I was so proud of that t-shirt. I'd wear it all the time and be like, look at me. And now that girl would be like, bitch, what you doing? Well, she wouldn't call me a bitch because she was a child, but whatever. All of that to say, I was about to watch another show, and then I realized it's quiet. Read a book. Read a book. So we're gonna set a timer for 10 minutes to read this one. I did get Barack Obama's book, as you saw recently, and then I have John Lewis's book that I said I was gonna read, and I'm gonna do it. I am going to do it. I've learned something about myself is I like podcasts. Well, I like 3 podcasts total. But every now and then I'll listen to the 3 or I'll listen to others beyond my top 3. My point of that is, you may be thinking, well, why don't you just do Audible? Here's why I don't do Audible. I think Audible is a scam. It could just be me, but this is what I mean. So you sign up for Audible, and then they charge you, I guess, like a monthly fee to sign up for it. Okay. But then after I've paid this fee, you then want me to pay for the book to listen to? So what is the fee that I just paid for? I feel like either I sign up for Audible and I pay for the book and that's it, or I sign up for Audible, I pay for the month, and then I'm able to listen to what I can listen to in the month, and that's it. But the fact that you're charging me twice, I think is bullshit, so I don't do Audible. And I remember telling my coworker that, and she was like, well, I have a bunch of credits. She was like, I have all these Audible credits. I was like, well, I don't know nothing about that, because every time I go on there, it's like, nah, $14.95. Oh, and then pay X amount of dollars for the book that you're trying to listen to. And then I just say, F it. And then I make myself go back to 1999. I don't know, whenever. Yeah, I read a lot in high school. I was in high school then. Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna read for 10 minutes, probably wrap up talking to y'all. Another chill day. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna make that chicken that I've been talking about since Friday that I still haven't made. It's still there. And then I'm like, do I want shrimp? I can do my little shrimp pasta thing. So that's today's first world problem dilemma is shrimp or pasta. I mean shrimp or chicken. Ooh, I could do chicken Alfredo? Chicken, is that what you call it? Just like with chicken and pasta and Alfredo sauce? I could do that. It's really about I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like setting off the smoke alarm again. I don't feel like having to preheat an oven, which I had to do. I'm just minimal effort. Minimal effort. I'm really sick of having to feed myself. I can't imagine having to feed someone other than me. So all y'all people with kids, because they just be hungry, like, feed me. I don't want to feed myself. I don't want to feed you either. I'm just sick of having to, like, this is annoying. Every day, multiple times a day. I'm so stupid. Okay, what's happening now? Oh, one last thing I wanted to share with y'all, because I mentioned this maybe in yesterday's vlog, and then I was making jokes about it because I thought that's what was happening. But then I read something that supposedly explains what I was talking about. So remember how I was saying to y'all how it had been floating out on the internets that black people were gonna get superpowers or something crazy was gonna happen. Oh, that's tomorrow. So whatever. I was just like, okay, random. So someone made a post and said, can someone explain to me the relevance of December 21st and black people getting superpowers? And then they posted this. Ooh, I have a timer to tell me when I've been on Instagram for 2 hours. Clearly we've exceeded that time. I can't remember what this is supposed to be from. I know it's a show, but I can't remember which show. Anyway, so someone posted, on December 21st, black people are not supposed to get superpowers. Let me try to explain this. On December 21st, we are having a once-in-a-lifetime planetary alignment between Jupiter and Saturn. It will be so aligned that it will look like one planet. Now, if you read the Bible, you will know that black Americans / Israelites are God's chosen people. It literally explains in the Bible how his chosen people will be put under a curse for 400 years, where they will be enslaved, shipped to an unfamiliar land, and oppressed for 400 years. They will not know who they really are or the powers, enlightenment they actually hold until the curses are lifted. December 21st marks that 400-year mark. Black people are coming out of that curse, and we will be more in tune, more enlightened on December 21st. That's it. Stop making a joke out of everything. I, for one, am very excited. We'll see. That's all I'm going to say. We'll see. All I'm saying is I better know how to cornrow after tomorrow. I'm kidding. I did nothing to my hair today. I just put on a headband because minimal effort. All right, I think that is all we have to discuss today. I'm struggling these last 5 days. Yeah, these last 5 days, y'all. I'm circling the drain. I'm almost tempted to just be like, okay, we're done with Vlogmas now. So just know that if I stop, then I just decided to say fuck it in the 9th inning. We'll see. Alright. That'll be all for today. After I figure out whatever it is I'm going to eat, I will watch 90 Day Fiancé, which I love. I will then get on Twitter to interact with the people who also watch 90 Day Fiancé. We got a whole little, well, it's a couple of people who I know to look out for, and we converse, and then there's just others who I look for their commentary and whatever, so I highly enjoy that. I will also watch the second part of the Real Housewives of Potomac finale. May or may not watch Atlanta. Probably not, only because I still haven't watched the premiere. What else? I still haven't finished The Flight Attendant. Maybe I'll do that maybe I'll do that over the next couple of hours. And I do plan to record tonight my Sunday self-care routine that I would do if I had to work tomorrow. I'm going to record that, and then you'll see some of that tomorrow. So that's the plan. Okay, that's all, folks. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for watching.